Alright, so welcome back to another video. I know I've been gone, there's so much to explain and so much to tell you, but that will be for another video. This video, by the title you're probably watching it right now, this is for my brother. John, congratulations, you just graduated from high school and I'm very proud of you. And here's a little something that I put together for you and for the audience to kind of see what happened during that day. And it was a really special time for me. And I'm pretty sure for my brother, my grandparents, and my little brother, and the whole family, either on John's girlfriend's side or my family. For me, it was really just another day, and it was nothing else that I thought of it, but John kept pestering me as reminding me that his graduation was coming up. So I had to get fancy, I had to dress up and all that fun stuff. It was just a casual look. So what I did is that really got in the car. So we went in the car. My grandparents are about 72 and 73, so we do have to take a handicap spot due to them being of their age. So we had front row parking. So when we were getting to the actual stadium, a friend of mine, everybody's seen Mary, if you've seen past vlogs, she told me it was packed. It was not packed at the moment we got there. But then certainly there was a lot more people showing up, it started getting more crowded. Then all I know is that the whole entire stadium bleachers were full. It was crazy. So we had to wait around kind of a little bit to see where everybody was, and it didn't get started until 7:30. We got there around 6:45. So after a few minutes after it started, we saw them. We saw valedictorian, we saw the salutatorian, and so on. We saw everybody. John's last name, my last name is G. John's last name is V. So we had to wait a whole entire long process until we got to see the kid. And boy, was it a long wait. Well, it felt like a long wait. Then we saw him. Like, there he was. We like to call him Penguino because when we first saw him leave outside the house to go do something on a date, he dressed up in like a fancy little suit kind of thing, and my grandpa likes to call him Penguino, which means penguin. He just looks like a penguin in a tux. So there he goes. They're off walking off into the other side of the bleachers, which I was like, what are you doing? They were making kind of a picture. There was a photographer there as well that was taking pictures of them making a 17 logo. And I thought that was pretty cool. So it initially finally started, and that's what they were doing. Now they're coming up and they're gonna sit down, and I'm just there patiently waiting. Not really patiently, I was very eager. I wanted to see my brother. I waited and I waited and I waited. There's a part of the moment where I knew Mary, her cousin, was graduating, so I knew they were sitting together because that's how it was when I first saw them and so on. I lost track of him. I had no clue where he was. I didn't know where Karina was, and I was like, oh my god. But out in the distance, I saw somebody that looked like him, and I wasn't too sure. So I just stuck to my gut feeling and went to the other side of the bleachers. We were on the far left bottom side of the bleachers. I went to the far right side, put out my camera, and there he was. I was so grateful that I ran over there, basically just to get that shot and see him. So then he sat down. After they sat down, then we're just waiting there for speeches and all kinds of other stuff. And I really just wanted to see John walk. I was waiting for him to walk because I didn't know how he felt, you know? So finally we get up to the last V's and everything, and I see him walking. And at that very moment, it didn't hit me just yet that, like, my brother's about to graduate from high school. It's just something you just fathom about, and it's just something that's happening right in front of you. And something that I did mention when I first started this vlog is to record moments in my life that I could always look back at and have a file or memory or, you know, just a video to go watch. I didn't have this opportunity. I didn't do this when I was in high school. I didn't get to record the whole thing or have somebody record me. And so I'm trying to give that to my brothers because I want them to see how they graduated. I want to look back at this day and how it went. And it was just great. So John ends up going walking, and he's waiting to get called his name, and his long name it did say. And right there at that very moment, I was like, and at that very moment, I was proud My brothers graduated from high school. That's crazy. For all those people that have brothers that have recently graduated, either past, present, or in the current future, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. So after that, now I had to go find him. I had to go take pictures. I had to go look for the kid. I had to scrimmage through all kinds of people. I had to look for him. So it was hard. It was very hard to find him. I kept looking and looking everywhere. And I'm just walking by people hoping to find him. And I have a small little corner of my eye. I see him. And I'm like, oh, there he is.
Oi, 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 oi.
And from that point, I was just telling him, man, I'm very happy, and I didn't know what to say. My grandparents came. We had a whole little shindig. We started talking. And my brother's girlfriend or their family, all this fun stuff. That's just what really happened, and it was just a great time. John, hear a few little words from your close family, what they think and how they feel.
Pingüino, congratulations, Pingüino.
Congratulations, mijo. I'm so happy for you. We're happy for you, and we wish you the best of luck and hope you get out there and face the world. And I know you will, and you will be successful. I love you.
Anything to say?
Only two things, John. First, I know you're gonna kick ass in that world out there. And second, shit, I don't really know what to say.
Oh yes, also Isabel, which is John's girlfriend, congrats Isabel. She had this to say in her speech, which I found to be very hilarious, but also very like an awe moment. I'll cut over to that piece real quick.
Also thank my boyfriend John. Even though you haven't been with me throughout every year in high school, I thank you for making me the happiest I've ever been. Also for pushing me to pursue my dreams, even if that means I'm not near you.
Thank you so much, Isabel. I really appreciate it. So yeah, John, that's how your close family feels, and how I feel, you've already heard it. Congrats, and good luck to you, man.